EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us roughly midway between Boston and Providence. Everybody knows it as Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Chicago Bears and the New England Patriots. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The first carry for the shifty Tariq Cohen. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now a shotgun handoff to Cohen. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
It's a pickup of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
42-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. A quick throw by Kaepernick complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you
trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here we go. One for Mike. Watch one. And let's get down.
Jackson sets up the screen to Gordon. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Melvin Gordon, his 9th touchdown this season. And the Pats have taken the early lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate.
Trying to stay in the race.
Oftentimes makes
Keep pace.
Gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. And this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen, and he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7, and the Bears first down.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brian Poole on
the success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field of the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety.
Caught his hands. Like, how you not fall?
But in this case,
like, that shit didn't even look right.
You can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Have his little run game going on.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Oh, that was dangerous. Throw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on second down. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all of those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out and in a hurry.
Brings up second and 7.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Khalil Mack in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Open man is Sims. He's got it.
Damn, young Sims out there like, what it do when it down?
Third down conversion. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Stepping up, he'll try and run. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Another Patriots first down.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
He's already scored once. He definitely had his eyes wide open trying to get in there a second time, but I thought that was a really nice play defensively to deny him.
Yeah, it was, as you said, keeping him away from his 2nd first-quarter touchdown there. On 2nd and goal, Jackson back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
This Bears defense trying to hold on. This is 3rd and goal. This time Jackson will throw it. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. N'Keal Harry, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. Well, they have to be loving this start to the first quarter.
Well, the way that they're going, I mean, you're talking about 2 touchdown drives already. They feel very confident and feel like they have all the answers in this game. They're 1 point away from going up 14-0. Maybe they press the advantage and go for 2.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They begin the drive on the ground with Cohen. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Ball carrier taken down at the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Patriots 14. Bears nothing.
What up, dope? Little cross division, cross conference type of stuff.
Now an option play on second down.
Ooh! Look at the moves. That motherfucker Tariq be cutting up.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Kaepernick now on first down. The screen pass here to Cohen. And he gets this one just shy of the 40.
I like that he got Kaepernick quarterback. I like that.
A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. And this will be caught by Mooney.
That lag was nasty.
Will be blown up.
I know that much.
Yardage back at the 38. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
And 11 at the 38-yard line.
Kaepernick to throw on second down. That one complete to the former Seminole, Auden Tate. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they will be set up.
He really fumbled that. It didn't look like
back inside the 20.
It didn't look
Always
like
costly
it,
to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it.
His defense picked 0, got 0 running back, 0 tight end.
These guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points.
Bum ass.
They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. So you can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum. And when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession.
See that? He couldn't even let me jump for the ball, bro. Why did you doing that shit to me?
Because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Damn, man.
Pick up 17 yards.
Man, do not like me. Look. This nigga don't even budge, man. He looks stupid and go after this motherfucker don't even move.
This is Cohen. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
On second down now, it's Cohen. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
42.
Now Kaepernick. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line
big as
judge.
hell.
And it's going to bring up 4th down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this.
You was out of bounds, bro. Don't worry about it. I ain't going for it. I feel you.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They're going for it. It's Kaepernick. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Shit.
Fourth down, no
Good
problem.
shit.
Just
Deep
a
end routes, too.
pick up a 14 to keep the
shit.
offense on the field.
Well, we can talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam, puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion. Really good pickup.
And he's going to be taken
Bring
down
that beat
with
back.
a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Hold him.
A short gain of just over 2 yards is the
dude
first
running
half
his ass
clock
off,
dips
man.
inside of 3
Cold.
minutes.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now Kaepernick throwing on second down. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. Give him 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 9.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well.
I got to get that shit down pat.
And guessing wrong play
I think I need to
after
turn
play.
up the field at
So
a
what
certain
you need
time.
is someone on the defensive side of the ball,
a leader, right?
to make a big play.
Yeah.
Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
They go play action with Jackson. And that'll be incomplete.
The wrong route.
Took a pretty
Wrong
good shot as he
person.
tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle.
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Able to get this to Gordon. And way up past the 45 before he's taken down. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
Able to hit on a big play right there in the 2-minute drill. And now they've got a chance to use all the remaining clock and build on their lead right before halftime.
Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And he'll get this up to about the 40.
He was brought down by
The Pro Bowler Chris Harris is in on the tackle.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Jackson from the shotgun. Being chased out left. He'll run it. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Got a man open. That's Harry. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be spotted at the 37, so it's a 47-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right
I didn't think I was going to make it, but the wind was
so we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Now left side on the swing pass. It's a first down and more for Gordon. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 40.
I didn't do that.
And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. Eluding the pressure right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. Fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's 4th down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. This one complete to Devin Funchess. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
The 41-yard line.
Now Gordon on 1st down. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Every team in the league always wants explosive plays, breakout plays, and even more so when it's your horse who's had a tough time during the game.
Yeah, not that great in the first half. Maybe he can recalibrate here in the third and then carry that over to the fourth.
I like that. Recalibrate. Strong.
Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
And, Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive.
Melvin Gordon on the carry.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
2nd and 5 now. Jackson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Daniil Hunter, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, Jackson. Open man is Gordon, complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Melvin Gordon, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Here's Kaepernick. Dancing to his left. He'll try and run it, and he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
On 2nd down, here's Kaepernick. Kaepernick hit, fumble. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
From the gun on 3rd down, Kaepernick. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
25 yards that time. Again, they'll throw with Kaepernick. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Now Cohen. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd.
They fake the give. Now Kaepernick. That's complete. Okuebuna. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 6. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 5. And that'll bring up 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get him the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. They'll try and pick it up with Cohen. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Chicago.
Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. And he completes it to Cohen. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped it.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown.
Tariq Cohen. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears cut into that lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
2nd and 7.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
New England on 3rd down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Jackson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
28-yard line.
They'll try and grind some clock with Gordon. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
From the 31, Jackson sets up the screen to Gordon. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Play action. It's Jackson. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you.
Fucking button, bro. I don't get it.
The bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Damn, man.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. It's taken to the 26. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And the Bears take over.
1st and 10.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
1st down, Chicago.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Play action. Now Kaepernick.
At the 39-yard line.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
1st down.
From the gun, it's Kaepernick. That is caught by Cohen. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
Again, it's Kaepernick. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
Touchdown.
Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for 1 here and save the possible 2-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it, that's deflation.
Yeah.
Now you're wondering why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
John Brown on for the point after.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count.
Patriots 24.
Point after, right down the middle. As this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
Set to kick off.
And this is secured by the Patriots. And he'll be pulled down as a penalty flag will rein in as well, and that would appear to be a face mask. Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the 4th. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Might have gotten this one down to the 20.
My dude turned around and stopped me.
Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block would be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Throwing now is Jackson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
On for the field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
And contact defensively. And that might make things 5 yards easier. So that'll move them up 5, make the kick a little easier.
And rarely do you get kickers that don't want some yardage closer to the post, right? It's rare, but in this case, he'll definitely take them.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. But, Charles, a 1-score game. Down to the end we went. They had one final play in that 1-score game. We all knew what was coming, the Hail Mary. They just couldn't get it done.
Wasn't exactly complicated, was it? We all knew, as you said, and go long and see if we can find someone open. They didn't get it done. Someone's happy. Someone is not.
So for the Pats, they move back over 500 now at 6-5. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Pittsburgh Steelers come to town. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they've fallen out of things now as they sink to 3-8. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Get that victory.